Hey YouTube, I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious thing to ever come off your smoker. It's called an armadillo egg. It's not my recipe, but I have improved it, I think, a little bit. So let's go. First, we're going to take our jalapeno, wash it off, chop the top of it off. Grab just a normal old spoon because we're going to use this to shove the stuff in there later. But we use this end to get the seeds and the veins out. So you just run that around. I'll pick that up later. And that's it. Now we also want to put a little slice bottom here, just so that it has some oxygen to breathe whenever you're pushing it through. And you can also kind of pinch it and see when it's full. Got it? Just regular old cream cheese, but I like to add seasoning. So you can add your own, whatever flavor that you want. But I like the sweet honey hog. And we just will mix this up and then we will cram it in. All right, we've got it all mixed up. Let's get to stuffing. You just take your cream cheese and start stuffing away. And don't worry if you think it's full, because it's probably not. Just keep cramming and it'll keep going. Check down here to see if it's full. And it's getting down there. This is done and ready for the sausage. Now I'll do the rest up and then we'll show you how to do the sausage. We've got our peppers all stuffed, and this is where my recipe differs from everyone else's. They typically will use breakfast sausage, which tastes great, tastes fine. But I love using Johnsonville beer brats or any beer brat that you find on the shelf. But I believe the beer brat just brings it just a little bit better flavor, just in my opinion. I will slice one of these down the middle. Once your casing is off, just kind of flatten it. Get the goober off your finger. Take one of these jalapeños, put it right in the middle there. And we want to fold that flap over the top that we had to make sure we seal in that yummy cream cheese. We don't want to spill out. And it's already pretty covered. But now we just kind of roll it. And you get that nice little egg shape. No harm, no foul. Just more flavor, more flavors. Okay, now we're gonna wrap these armadillo eggs. I like to use thick cut applewood or cherry bacon. Each one of these will probably take 1.5 bacons usually, so I'll take some of these out and slice them right in half. They're ready to go. I've got my toothpicks out here, ready to go in there already. Well, that one's not very thick, so we're gonna leave that one for breakfast. Get your egg. It doesn't matter where you start it. Usually top, bottom, doesn't matter. Usually right there. Jab her in there until you feel that you're poking into the jalapeno. And just roll her around. And you see that one doesn't quite cover it, so we're gonna use the other half slice. And I just layered it right over the top of the place that I ended. We're gonna toothpick that. Roll it. And that's about perfect. And toothpick, there we go. Now I'm gonna finish up the rest of these and then we'll get them on the smoker. Windy day today. Now we'll load this hopper up. Now a little bit of charcoal, a little bit of wood, charcoal, wood, charcoal, wood. And then in the bottom I'll drop some chunks of wood and we'll get her going and get the
2 hours later.
In about 2 hours, I did flip them over once about halfway through. You don't have to. And they're looking done. There's a couple of them that are pooping out the sides, but they'll be fine. So now I'm just gonna crank up the grill and put them on the bottom shelf. The grill is at about 425. Now we need to keep an eye on them, make sure they don't burn, don't flare up, cause a fire. Probably 5 minutes. I'm gonna flip them and then we're gonna sauce them. Before we flip, we're gonna sauce. I made 2 different kinds. One of them is a cheese brat, and I seasoned it with chili cheese. So I'm gonna put that Carolina barbecue sauce on there, and then the other ones with beer brats, which I normally do. Gotta be quick. I'm just gonna take the smallest one here. Slice just a couple pieces off. This will make your britches file for divorce. Is it good? Let's see. Is it good? Does a fat baby fart?